Wonka, do you know any good cheers?
Fuck no, I just drink, dude.
Really?
There we go. Right to the point. I love it.
I don't. I have none of my friends are like, oh yeah, trabajo, no, we just fucking say cheers and go.
Okay, I like that. Cheers.
to the
Let's
point.
go.
Hey, yeah.
Cheers.
Pre-show shot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming off of a long hiatus here. We had to get back in the studio because we got the one and only Willy Wonka himself.
Bam!
What's going on, man? Thanks for making the trip up to Pine City.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. This is my first podcast ever, first interview. Nobody wants to talk to me but you guys. So
Yeah, like I said, I've been trying to do some research on you. I was trying to pull you up on
tough.
YouTube. I cannot find. I found your YouTube channel, obviously, but I could not. Anytime I search Willy Wonka, it just pops up the movie, and that's all that I could see. This clips of the movie.
That was my whole goal. Was like nobody can ever find me.
I like that. It's ominous.
I'm like John Wick.
Yeah,
Just hiding, dude. Yeah.
dude, you're a mysterious guy, and I feel like we don't know a lot about you, and that was one of the biggest reasons why we wanted to have you on.
I appreciate that.
So, well, first off, let's just start here. We all of us actually just watched the No Jumper interview with Prof.
Yep.
And we heard him referencing you in the background of the interview the whole time. What is like the No Jumper afterglow? Like what is it like in their studio?
The studio is crazy because like they give you the address, but they say like you can't post anything around like where you are, and like it's like you knock on the door and this big ass dude opens up like, "What's up?" And you're like, we have interview. He's like, "Oh yeah, we gotta sign this thing and sign this waiver."
Whoa.
And it's like it's not very you don't think it's No Jumper there. You're like, it's like, I don't know, like a warehouse looks like. And you go in there and it's like, boom, there's No Jumper.
And then it got real. As
crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, okay, this is cool. So it was cool. Adam's super cool.
Were you a fan before you?
Low key, I didn't really watch a lot of Adam's interviews. I like Sharp's interviews. I thought those were funny.
Sure.
I met Whack 100. And that was weird because I thought he was like trying to like catch me up on something.
Yeah,
he was talking to me real weird. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Am I about to go viral right now? I'm just like trying to keep my wits about me because I don't know what's going on. But
you're about to be on Snapchat
stories.
stories.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, okay, I'm just talking to him. He's like, yeah, you're Willy Wonka. I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, the Willy Wonka. I'm like, no. I'm like, what? He was just so confusing, but it was cool. It was cool. It was a fun time. I was like, it was weird because I'm like, damn, I've seen these places like online. I'm like, oh no, man, this bitch is kind of cool. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it is kind of sweet because you realize like real quick that this is just regular people.
Yeah, they're just normal motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like
that's the wildest
they're
part
doing
of
the
the
same
whole
shit.
thing.
Like I'm like, hey, what's up, Adam? Like, how's your day? He's like, well, I shot a porno earlier. did like a live stream. I got this interview, another interview. I'm like, what the fuck kind of day is
That's
that?
crazy.
The first thing you did was shoot a porno. Like it was like at 12 o'clock when we got there. So
Dude, that's a hell of a morning activity.
Hey, babe. All right, let's get to shooting.
It's like after the Denny's breakfast or like...
Yeah, that's a grand slam.
Love it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So,
it's cool.
like you going to do these things with Prof, is this all while you guys are on tour?
No,
or you
so-
like go out there specifically for the interview?
Yeah, so
damn.
we flew out to LA for like a week and we did like a bunch of content with this guy named Dr. Clips. So like we did a bunch of content for all our new songs that we got coming out. So like there's a bunch of like
Was that the Judy? Is that when you did Judy?
No, this is literally like 3 weeks ago, like 4 weeks
shit.
ago. So we flew out to LA, did a bunch of clips with him for all our new songs that are coming out. And then we had that interview, and then we did Andrew Santino's podcast.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Whiskey
Nice.
Whiskey
Ginger?
yeah,
Hell
absolutely.
Dude,
yeah.
I love
So that's
Whiskey
gonna come out
Ginger,
soon.
man.
That's super dope. And then what more we did? The way back with
No, Ryan Sickler.
yeah,
I
Sickler.
fucking
Yeah.
love Ryan
He's super
Sickler,
cool
man.
too. Like so, yeah. All those dudes are cool. Like it's crazy because all the comedians love P and they love us and they
Yeah.
fucking with us heavy. So
Yeah,
Well, I think.
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I just wanted to address it because for those of you that are not familiar with Willy Wonka, he's the DJ for Prof, who is a Minneapolis rapper. He's one of the biggest in the game, especially from Minneapolis, and we're all really big fans of him.
Hell yeah.
And it is just unbelievable the experiences you've got to have.
yeah, it's crazy.
And how long he's been at it
Yeah,
now
it's been
for.
20 years, like some shit like that.
Like, fucking
crazy.
insane discography, dude.
I actually discovered Prof from The Honeydew, which is Ryan Sickler's
Yep.
podcast, and because I'm not good at music, dude. I wait for people to tell me what's good. I'm not the guy that discovers it, but comedians is kind of my thing. And Ryan Sickler, he's a small comedian, but his podcast is great, and Prof has been on it a couple of times. And when I heard his story, it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Trying super hard not to fanboy the fuck out right now,
hey,
dude.
Be
like,
a fanboy, dude. Let's go.
Like, dude, like no bullshit, dude. No bullshit.
How long have you been his DJ?
I've been his DJ since 2016, 2015.
Damn.
Ish. So I was a producer first. So I was making beats. And I was managing another artist named Mac Irv at the same time and DJing for, not really DJing at all. I was just
In the
producer.
booth.
Yeah, I was just like in the background or whatever. And I made a couple beats for P. Like, this is when I first started making beats together. Like, so I'm gonna be serious with this shit. So I sent some beats to like random ass rappers in Minnesota. I found like a list of like the top 10 rappers, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna DM these guys.
I'm gonna DM
Hell yeah.
every last one of these motherfuckers, and one motherfucker's gonna like my shit. And P liked my shit, and we became friends. And me and Mac were on tour with P for like a small like little ass Midwest run or some shit. And we were in like Des Moines, Iowa, and his DJ at the time wasn't able to DJ. And he's like, hey, you want to DJ for me? I'm like, bro, I'm not a DJ. Like, I'm. What are you talking about? He's like, no.
We know how to run the shit.
Yeah,
though,
he goes, well, you're a producer, so like, I'm sure you can just push play. And like, I'm like, hell yeah, I can push play, but I'm not gonna be good. He's like, just do it. So then like, he gave me some cues, and I'm like, okay, and I got them all at the first time, and he's like, all right, so you're my DJ now. I was like, I gotta get some equipment. I gotta figure some shit out.
So were you post Fundo?
So Fundo was the DJ at the time, and so literally at that time, then it was Fundo was done, and I was.
Whoa, he kicked him out.
This is post Scandal, obviously.
This is before Scandal.
Scandal.
So before 2020, this is 2014.
Okay.
So 2020 was when everything went down, but so 2014 is when we when I started like maybe DJing for him, and my first tour with Pete was like 2015, 2016. So yeah, Fundo was gone for like 4 or 5 years before that shit happened. So
damn. So you've been on tour a solid 8 years.
yeah, I see the country like 6 times or some shit.
That's insane. Okay, so give us a little peek behind the curtain on tour life. Like,
It's
I would
fucking
imagine it's got to be crazy over the last 8 years. There had to have been so much shit that's happened.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is like I was telling Alyssa, like we started off as like in a van. So we were in like a 15-passenger van. We had all our shit in there. P's like laying down in the back. I got all my. I'm like
not to
I'm
butt,
I'm
dude.
just like this, fucking. And we're going to these shows. And people, it's crazy. We have these fucking crazy shows, but we're in a fucking van. Then we got to wake up, do this shit again, do it, and like our bodies were breaking down and shit. But now we progressed, and now we got a
little more
tour
room.
bus. Now
Yeah.
we got we're more comfortable, but it's still the same shit. Like we're still so like locked in and tuned in, and like every show we do is like we try to make it the best show we ever fucking do.
Yeah, I mean, doing it that long, like obviously there's a lot of things that you guys keep in mind when you're doing it. Like not only has the music industry changed so much, but the just online
world.
presence has
100%.
changed so much. It's like how do you guys keep up with like what's going on? Like just constantly absorbing it, or do
We
you
just
guys have
fucking-
people around you that are
We just
like,
do
hey,
it.
we should do
we do
this?
the fuck we do, and then we like every tour. He's like, all right, I got 25 real ideas. I'm like, bro, like, this is freaking. We're gonna do this reel. Let's just find one or two and just like go viral. Bro.
Is he one of those dudes that just constantly has those ideas?
He's always
that
got
he just-
ideas going on. Like, oh yeah, we got this going on. Like, and after every show, we got notes and shit. Like, okay, do this or that, or like, hey, look when I do this. It's so
Yeah.
meticulous. Like,
You guys watch the playback footage and
no, we
everything.
just have moments. Like I'm like if he does something on stage, like I like put it on my phone. Like,
Nice.
oh, at this song when he did this like wiggle,
Yeah.
I like that shit.
So that kind of contributes to like the reputation, especially like of you guys like being on tour. Like he kind of has that rep of
Yeah.
like throwing fucking crazy
Yeah,
shows. Like he's
yeah.
throwing like water bottles and shit out in the crowd and crowd surfing.
we
like
we
legit.
take our shows fucking serious. Like we don't like
Yeah.
fuck around. Like everything we do, we want to make sure it's the best show you ever had. Like we do 25 shows in a row, and you will never know that it's our 24th show because we want to make sure the
Yeah.
energy's right.
Absolutely. It means so much because you look at some of the mainstream rappers, they're so fucked up at their concerts. that it
fucking
just
lazy,
sucks.
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Like clips of Kodak Black are going viral right now at his last concert. He was too fucked up. He came out late. He left early because the crowd pissed him off.
Bro,
And
yeah.
being a showman is so important in today's world. That's what puts you above the rest.
And I think that's kind of why we have such a crazy like fan base, because when they do see us, we're not just doing that. We're doing more. We're trying to do as much as we can to like make sure, like every show, every tour, we sit back down and like, okay, how can we make this tour better than the last tour? Like, what can we do? What's the next steps? How we can make it bigger, better? Like from our first tour with him, we just had like a little time clock and like a couple of lights. Till now, our last tour, I had like all these TVs and like we got all these lights and smoke and
got
all
a
this extra shit.
pyrotechnic.
Yeah, like all this shit.
Nice.
And now it's like we built up to that, but it's also we want to make sure that our fans enjoy themselves and they see us working and they know that it's gonna be a good show whenever they come see us. So then next time we come to that city, they're like, hey, listen, you don't know this man, but you're gonna come here and
You
have
gotta
a good time.
go.
Yeah.
You don't even know the music, but have a fucking good time because it's gonna be a fucking show.
What was that experience like? Because you've been with Prof for a long time, and I'm sure when you started, he had more of his niche crowd, his diehards. What was it like watching it escalate to being like these crazy crowds?
It's crazy because like I literally remember going to like Des Moines, Iowa, and there was 25 people, right? 25 motherfuckers for us. We're the headliners now. So like earlier than that, it was 7 people in the crowd. Now it's 25. Like,
That's
okay.
crazy.
And we do the same show. We're fucking going crazy. We would like, when it's a small show like that, we would just get fucked up and like just have fun and get loose. Like go to the bar and say, okay, 25 shots. And like we just pass it. Because it was like $25.
Yeah, it's a cheap bill too.
It's a cheap ass bill. So we would do that type of shit. And then going back to Des Moines, like it's like 1,200 people. I'm like, damn. Or like doing
Same
Detroit.
venue?
No, it's a bigger venue now, but it's just because we're in the same city and now it's like 1,200. Or like being in Detroit, it was like 75 people. And now we did like St. Andrews, 1,000 people, like where 8 Mile was filmed and shit. Like I'm like, damn, this is
That's
crazy.
so fucking cool,
it's
man.
wild. Some moments I'm sitting there, I'm like,
That's got to feel like super
Shit.
like satisfying knowing that the process that you guys are all linked up with is actually like proving itself to work.
Yeah.
That's got to be like super satisfying, instantaneous. Like,
it's satisfying, but it's
feedback.
also like, we need more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
Oh,
The dopamine
if- yeah,
hit.
so this is 12. What's 24 look like? Oh shit! Let's do it again.
Give me more. Give me more.
Right.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. How do you guys keep it fresh? Like, how do you? Obviously, you said you keep notes and stuff after the shows, but like, how do you culminate new ideas and what you need to do? Do you like just all sit down and like, okay, this is what we're thinking?
Yeah, it's wild because like before every year we do like a same kind of set all year for our tours. But before those tours, me and Pete just sit down and like, or like text and like okay, what can we do? Like this last tour is called the gallery tour or whatever. I'm like, he's like, what should we do? Like, what can we do? And I found like a GIF that was like a painting frame with like different TV screens flashing. I'm like, bro, let's do that. Like, just put TVs on, have the videos as your artwork. Like, that's your art, and do some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's a great idea. And we just do shit like that. Like, just bounce ideas off each other, and then like try shit out. And then if it doesn't work, we're changing things up during like the set. Or like, okay, we don't like that song here, we'll move it here. Or like the energy's different when we do this song, let's move it there. And
all depending on the crowd too.
yeah,
I
so
imagine.
like, we know kind of like how crowds go because we've been doing this for so long. So like, we can tell like, okay, this song is good here because I can see the crowd, but this song isn't that good here because the energy is different. So it's like kind of like that.
So to be like so adaptable and on your feet, especially in real time.
Yeah, I'm always thinking like when I'm back there, I can see everything. There's a fight going on here. This girl's tits is out. He missed his cue. That's okay. I'm still with him.
Watching the tits right there. Still.
I swear, one time I remember seeing like this girl's tits was out, and then like some other girl just started beating the shit out of her. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I'm like, I've never seen a fight with boobs out.
Well, I mean, speaking of that, can you give us some like core memories of on tour? Like, or is there any specific instances that stick out to you?
Yeah. Well, statute of limitations is like 7 years.
Yeah.
No, okay. My first one I think about is so I think we were in like Fort Collins or like Colorado Springs or some shit in Colorado. And I drank too much water and I drank too much Jameson before the show. And because I was kind of nervous. I don't know why. Every now and then I just drink too much. Yeah. But
I feel that. Yeah.
But it's tough when you're on stage and you have to piss. And there's no time for me to get off the stage because I have to work.
R. Kelly did.
So I had some bottles of water. And it's like, but the table's kind of like this. You know what I mean? Like, this is my DJ table. And so I just fucking Water out.
Way of the road.
Hell
It's
yeah.
just- Did the old trucker relief.
There's 1,000 people looking at you. They're like,
It's like, yeah, my dick was definitely in like a fucking bottle, and that's how I'm like, yeah, put your hands up, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Was it?
dude,
Did it over? Were you like kind of keeping
No,
an eye on the
I'm
level?
kind of dehydrated a lot, you know. I don't
okay.
really piss that
So you're
much.
just pissing syrup.
Yeah, so but then I
There's a shot glass.
Yeah.
but we put Jameson in our water bottles, right? So
Whoa.
I had an idea. I go, this is funny. This is gonna be good. I closed my bottle up,
Oh,
and my
no.
tour manager was over here, and so I kept the bottle, and so we go backstage, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how a way to like get this warm ass bottle into the mix of like the actual Jameson that we have, and I'm like, I get it done. I'm like, I put it down there, and I'm like, hey, Josh, you want a shot?
hey, good show, man. Let's take a drink.
What a great show! This is the best I've ever seen you tour manage, Josh. Like, we need to take a shot. I think this was this one was yours. And he picked it up, and it was so warm that he was like, "What the fuck is this?"
A microwave.
Yeah, it's from my body.
It's like that golden
Hey,
brown
there's that-
dehydrated
It was
piss
not-
color.
He literally, like, he was like, "These don't look the same, bro." Like, you might have a UTI, man.
There's at least a percentage of JMO in it, you know.
Yeah, well, it's like
Catch
5%,
something.
6%, for sure.
How do you I mean, obviously you guys are you and Prof and some of the other people on the show, you guys are all pretty fit. Like, none of you are super overweight. Like, how do you keep it together on the road, or do you just say fuck it, like leading up
I
to it?
try. I always, every tour, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna drink as much. I'm gonna work out this tour. Then I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
She says no.
Hungover as fuck.
So the thing is, I don't get hungover.
Whoa.
I've probably been hungover.
Wow.
I've probably been hungover probably like 4 times.
That's a fucking superpower, dude.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, it is, but it's also bad. The last time I really been hungover, I was drinking with Nick Swartzen, and I try to keep up with him.
Hey, he's a Minnesota boy
Yes,
too.
so he took me and P out to like a Timberwolves game. So like we like to be low key when we go out. So like we go to like the Loon, and we're like sitting in this like corner booth, and we're like just like, and he comes in. Boom, kicks the door open. What the fuck is up? I'm like, oh, so everyone sees us, and then everyone starts throwing shots at us and shit. So we go to the game. I'm already kind of tipsy. And he starts pounding vodkas. I'm like, fuck. He's pounding these vodkas. I gotta keep. I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna keep up with him.
Yeah.
So I'm pounding shots with him too and shit. And next thing I know, I just wake up on my couch and I couldn't move for like 2 days. I was like, I am never drinking with Nick Swartzen fucking again. I'm never gonna drink it again. Never. I thought I was done drinking for the time.
Have you since?
But drinking with Nick Swartzen?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him since. I don't want to see him. I saw him one time across the bar, and I turned around. Like, I go, not today, motherfucker.
I'm leaving.
Not today.
I'm leaving.
Not today, Satan.
Satan, get the fuck out of this fucking bar.
As a big comedy fan, that's an absolute dream of mine to meet Nick Swartzen.
He's cool.
You know, being in the industry you are, I'm sure you've met some pretty big celebrities. Like, is there anyone that sticks out that was maybe a hero to you or somebody you looked up to?
DMX was super cool.
Damn, you met
shit.
DMX?
Yeah, like a sound set before he died.
Sweet.
That was lit.
Yeah, that was just like
Fuck,
what, like a
dude.
couple years,
Yeah,
year
years
ago,
before-
a couple years ago.
Last sound set was probably like what 3 years ago.
Sounds
4 years.
right.
But
2019.
yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
2020, some shit like that. Oh yeah, 2019 before COVID.
Yep.
For sure. So he performed, and his trailer was like right kind of by ours. That was super cool. Meet him. We almost got in a fight with Russ one time.
No way.
What?
Russ?
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask you, what celebrity have you met that's the biggest dickhead?
Well, I don't know if he was a dickhead.
You don't have to say it if you don't want to,
No.
but you know you got one.
Russ was. I don't know what his issue was. So we had our trailers were like this. They were like
Sure.
Like touching
And-
each other.
Touching
Yeah,
tips.
they were Eskimo brothers, and so we got off the stage, and like when we got off the stage, we have all our homies with us. It's like different than like when me and Pete get off the stage by ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're like, hey,
Yeah.
what's the
Everyone's
fuck is-
hyped.
Yeah.
And everyone was drinking and loud, and somebody on the other, we heard the wall like, hey, whoever's on the other side, shut the fuck up. Yeah, we want all the smoke. We're like, okay, okay, because we got this. My homeboy Scotchy is like 6'6", maybe 280. Like he's
Damn,
always
he's a
ready.
big dude.
He's always ready to fight.
He's
like,
standing
drunk
on
as shit.
business.
He's standing on business at all points in time. So and he's drunk. So like he was like,
Intense
okay
time.
then, and he said it really loud and like
So then he did the Kool-Aid man and just jumped right through the wall.
literally he like looks out the window and like puts his whole head out the window and they see him and they run onto like little cart and like, yeah, bitch. But then like Russ gets on stage and he's like, yeah, I'm the best motherfucker. Da, da, da. And so it was kind of like a little beef for a second, but he's cool. I went to his concert the other day.
That's kind of surprising because like his, especially in the last couple of years, his whole vibe.
Maybe he was
is
a different
like-
person back then though, because he could have been.
Oh, when
not-
was this?
That was 2018, 2019. Like now he's a whole different dude. Like
Totally
he's-
different person.
Yeah, I'm
like he
different
found
than I was
Jesus.
last week. Everyone changes, so like he could have been young, and we were fucking obnoxious too. Like if I was him, I'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get ready for my show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so we were a little more young and dumb back then, a little more rowdy. So
At least that like it kind of all progresses at the same like level.
Yeah.
So you got to go work through those tiers.
yeah, for sure. Like I'm
imagine.
way different than I was like last month.
Boys, I think it's good time to take a little bathroom break. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna go see what's happening. We might come back with the shot, but we'll be
Mike's-
right back.
It's time for a bathroom break. The boys will be right.
You guys have commercials?
Thank you.
Dude, you still have the Australian bitch?
I was like, you got commercials in this motherfucker?
We've just learned that actually Willy Wonka has been to Froggy's here in Pine City in the past.
The best city in the world, Pine City.
Fucking right, brother.
Clip that,
Pine
chat.
City.
Clip that.
Yeah, just go viral.
Make some money off it.
Okay. So, why were you at Froggy's?
So I was working with my my artist Mac Irv, and we got booked for this like neon light party thing at some place named Froggy's in Pine City. Like, man, I've never been here before. Like, fuck it, let's
Come
go.
to a town of 3,000
we,
people.
We don't know. We're getting paid, so like we're gonna be there. Like, we got the check came through. Boom. So we get here, and it's like it was cool. It was Kid Automatic and Sake Fred. Those two dudes booked
Hell
us.
yeah. We went
The
to
two
high school with
rappers.
them guys.
That's so fucking funny. And Kid Automatic, man, he was charismatic, dog. Hey, I don't know if you're still rapping or where we at, right?
Yeah, he is.
If you're still rapping, man, keep going, man, because you was charismatic as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Pop it, lock it, baby.
He was, bro. He was.
Dude, no bullshit. He was saying before we even started, dude. He was like, "Yeah, he's like the only person I ever seen."
I never seen no shit like that before. I was like, damn, he's going in right now.
At one point can dance.
Yeah, that white boy was going crazy. But yeah, fucking Froggies, man, it was cool. It was a lot of motherfuckers in there. I was like, damn, this is kind of cracking.
Dude, they
Shout
do
out to
something
Froggies.
right. Like they had Afro Man here a handful of years ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, Afro Man, Kasky has been here.
Oh yeah, and nobody booked them. Kid Automatic and Sacred Red. Them motherfuckers is booking motherfuckers for the last 10 years. It's Froggies. I swear to God.
How many emails does it take to get that to happen, dude?
7.
Hell yeah.
At least.
At least 7. For Afro Man, but maybe 4. You're like, hey,
Oh.
I got some weed and I got some money. He like,
That's
bitch, set it up.
You
I
had
got
me at
Colt
weed.
45 and some zigzags,
Hey,
dude.
baby, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Let's go. What? Okay, so now you like host parties on your own as well. We saw that
Yeah.
you did this right there,
Yeah.
2000s party
my shit.
just back in May.
Yeah.
I saw that you just canceled your one that's coming up soon.
Yeah, so we had one. I had one set up in Nashville. So I just started this like series of parties. So I did first was Fargo, then like Sioux City, Sioux Falls. I did one in Minneapolis. Set one up in Chicago, probably like Milwaukee. I had one set up for Nashville, but it got canceled. But it's okay. It's all right. But it's been fun. Like I'm trying to branch out and make my own brand because like yes, I'm always with Prof, and I love being with Prof. But also I'm a pretty good DJ. I feel like.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, because I don't get like a lot of like recognition for shit, which is cool, but whatever.
Same thing being the producer background. They never get the fucking
Yeah, I'm in
recognition
the
they
background a lot.
deserve.
It's okay. I know I'm really good, so I started doing my own parties first, where it was my name, like, oh, Willy Wonka's party, and like nobody
Yeah.
came. It's like nobody gives a fuck about the DJ. They want
Came
they
here
want
for
a-
chocolate,
They,
dude.
yeah, like where the fuck are the Oompa Loompas? Like,
Dude,
Oompa
that's
Loompa
actually
strippers, dude.
something.
bro,
You could
idea.
make
Hey.
Bro,
a
you
lot.
got to give out a chocolate bar.
dude, that-
Hey, actually, we have a connect with Sassy Cassie. She's the
I know
world's
Sassy
shortest
Cassie.
stripper.
The one from out like where's she from?
She's from Minnesota here.
The little girl.
Yeah, she's got a house. She's got a house in Shakopee and Vegas and Los Angeles, I think. So she bounces around.
I feel like I met Sassy Cassie before.
The fact that you know her name, you probably have.
I've
Dude,
heard
you
that
will
name before.
never
but if
forget
you could
Sassy
get
Cassie.
Sassy Cassie, and
I
maybe
don't
this
know about
isn't
this.
politically correct.
Should we just cut this out?
Yeah, probably.
Should we get canceled now?
We're just brainstorming.
Yeah,
We're trying to
Brainstorming.
support local artists
Thank you.
here. God
Thank
damn
you.
it.
Have you ever thought about throwing a Willy Wonka themed party where everyone dressed like characters from Willy Wonka?
I have, but I thought like that's kind of weird.
Dude,
yeah,
you could,
bad idea.
You
Mitch.
gotta.
Well, if you
have
throw
to-
some mushroom, throw
was a
some
question,
mushrooms in
dude.
the mix, dude.
So
Yeah, eat shit, Mitch. Seriously.
the reason why I think it's weird is it's just like nobody gives a fuck about my name. I feel like it's better about the vibe. Like so, 2000s is like my shit. Like I
Yeah.
it's a fucking vibe. I know I can vibe that shit out. So like you'll come there for the vibe, but you'll leave there like, oh shit, that was a good ass DJ. Like you know what I mean? Like that's what I want to happen with my parties. So
Dude, just like brand perspective too. Like, there's so much fun shit you could do
Yeah.
with Willy Wonka. Like,
I used to do these parties back in 2017, 2018. I did these parties at the Poorhouse in Dinkytown.
nice.
So we used to do golden ticket nights. So it was like every night, every Friday night or whatever, they'd come in and get like a raffle ticket, and then you get a golden ticket for like a free tab
Hell yeah.
the next week or whatever it is.
Damn,
yeah,
that's
it was cracking.
baller.
But then like they shut down. But it was getting cracking in that bitch too, because like everyone would come in, there'd be a party, and then somebody get a free tab. And that's like, this is like when like White Claws just started like getting popular. So like the first weekend I had it, they were like, hey, try to sell these White Claws. I'm like, what the fuck is a White Claw? And then like nobody bought them. And then like next week they went viral with like, I got and then, next thing you know, they couldn't keep them motherfuckers off the shelf. But yeah, it's I've been doing a lot of different little parties and shit like that. But I think this like right there is gonna be what I'm gonna focus on, and doing other like little parties and
100%.
There's lots
Shit
of
like that.
flexibility too,
Yeah.
as far as like creativity
Yeah.
involved. And I imagine the workload's fucking insane to
Yeah,
pull off a
I got to book it myself. I booked the venue. I talked to the promoters. I promoted myself. I pay for my travel. Like do all that, and you know, so
Obviously, you
Dude,
know how it works now too. Being
Yeah,
in the industry, like
yes.
you've done it so many times.
I
You
have
know
some
what you're
connections
doing.
too. Like, so
Yeah.
I have some more promoters I work with. Like I know this person, that person, and I hit them up, and we set it up, and we go from there.
That's kind of crazy considering like the experience you had DJing, you were just kind of thrown into it.
Yeah.
Now here you are a handful of years later
Make a
pursuing it.
career out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
it's kind of like my thing. Like I like to like if I do something, I do that shit. Like I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna YouTube University. I'm gonna figure the
Yeah.
fucking shit out. I'm gonna go from there.
I love that.
Yeah.
You have the charisma for it. Like
Oh, well, I'm ugly, so
Well, that's one thing that when it comes to throwing events, like we do a Halloween party every year on Tap in the Sticks, and
Sassy
last
Cassie was there.
year-
y'all want a DJ?
Hell yeah, we do.
Fucking loot.
Hell yes, we do.
And so last year we had like 450 people, right?
Yeah.
And we fucking broke even. Like we
yeah.
have not figured out the art of making money on an event.
Doing events and making money. If you can make making money in events, I've been making money in some events. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. But it's like it's very difficult to do because it's like a crapshoot. It's like fucking
is.
Russian roulette.
There's so much that goes into it. You like so
Paying for all types of shit.
Cody is the guy. He makes it all happen. But like I try to get involved and I do my part. But you know, no matter how hard we try, it's like if the people don't come, the money's not coming
No,
in.
yeah, exactly. And so that's why I kind of changed my focus into more like theme than me, because I feel like that's really kind of narcissistic. Like you guys can come see me DJ. Like,
Yeah.
no. Then 25 people get there, and I'm like, oh shit.
But
like,
it's
that's
like
cool.
an added caveat.
Yes.
It's like, hey, he's the one putting it on, so
Yes.
that's what makes it cool. Also, on top
But
of
this,
it being
this
a theme.
theme is gonna be the reason why people who don't know me are here. And that's where I want people to come in and not know me, and then they can leave like, oh shit, I'm gonna follow this guy. 'Cause
Yeah,
I want to
right.
come to this next part.
You want the experience to draw them in.
Yes, because a lot of my shows, I'm not really like a DJ where I'm like just like, I'm like, oh, I'm going around the table, I'm
Nice.
jumping, I'm taking shots with you, I'm doing all types of extra shit because I just like to party with motherfuckers, and so yeah.
Sounds like the kind of DJ we need at our Halloween party. Honestly.
Absolutely.
Listen, see me at On Tap on the Sticks
Hell yeah.
next Halloween. I'll be just
You
as
better
Willy
not
Wonka.
regret saying that when we call you up.
I'm just a bit Oompa Loompa. I'll be an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, Sam rigged the costume contest. He won the last costume contest.
Who are you?
I was Jelly Roll, and I did a hell of a
shit.
Jelly Roll.
I like that.
His bunny actually was this cute young thing, and she was
You little
flashing the
thought- You little
crowd.
shorty with you?
I had her in handcuffs. It was wild,
Damn,
man.
man. What
It was a good time,
What a
dude.
night.
It was
man.
like one of those things like cheer for this person, and that's who
Dude, I
wins.
got my first pop from a crowd, and that's something you'll
that-
never
yeah,
forget,
yeah,
man. Like
yeah, chase that monkey.
I've been an attention whore my entire life.
yeah,
I
brother.
love it. Good attention just does something
Are you a
crazy.
Leo? Are you a Leo?
Yeah, I am, dude.
Whoa.
I am a Leo,
I fucking
dude.
knew it. I am too.
How the fuck did you know that?
I'm an asparagus.
Oh shit, I like asparagus. I knew it because I'm a Leo too. August what?
August 4th.
August 13th.
What Chinese,
Hey,
like
close
Chinese
enough.
calendar? What are you?
I don't
That's
even
racist,
know,
dude.
dude. I think I'm
That's
like the
fucking-
chicken
No,
or some
like everyone
shit.
knows.
No,
You
it's
ever been to a
racist.
Everybody,
China has the same calendar as everybody else, dude.
dude, everyone loves Chinese buffets. Like you go there, the placemats have the thing. You're born this year. Fucking tiger,
Oh,
dude.
I don't know about that one.
You're the tiger.
Hey, I'm not sure when Moana was born, but
I think they have a different calendar system.
Fuck
you.
One thing I've been meaning to bring up is you started with Prof in about 2016, and I'm sure you guys are touring. Shit was getting crazy. Everything's amping up. When COVID hit in 2020, that had to be a pretty big hit to what you had going on. How did you adjust?
Didn't. I just adjust. We were like, I'm like, shit, is this over?
Was it crazy as like no shows?
Yeah, what?
It was like they
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
down
'cause
the
that's
show.
a big-
like no shows.
Literally, I couldn't do it. So
That's a big chunk of your revenue,
and
right?
I like attention. I like people. I like to go out and do things. And when I was like, I can't go out and meet people, I was like, who the fuck am I? like what? I was had like a whole. I had to go to therapy. I was like, oh, a lot of shit going on. But it was just
Better
like,
help, hit them up.
Yeah, but it's like I was
promo
like, damn,
code.
this is crazy because I don't know what to do. But then I started like thinking like it's kind of cool because I can like chill and work out and just like not do anything. But then I'm like, but I want to do stuff.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, but I think it was a good reset for me, like mentally. I think a lot of people mentally, it's like a good reset and like learning, like, okay, let me.
Like, what do I actually want to
Yes,
do?
what do I want to do? Is this so? I'm feeling this way because I enjoy doing this. So obviously, this is something I want to continue doing. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was like, thank God I'm not doing any shows.
Yeah.
You know. So COVID was crazy. COVID is. I still think about that shit. Like,
It really was a monumental time.
yeah,
Dude,
you
it's
can't even
crazy.
explain that. You
Fucking
can't.
history. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was born through that time, and she's okay. She knows about masks and all this shit. Like that's just normal for her. Like
That's
for
crazy.
us, we had no idea. You know what I mean? Like that's normal for her now. Like,
That's crazy.
That's just like okay, whatever. Put a
Dude,
mask on.
it was awesome because I worked in the cities at the time,
Yeah.
and so I had to wear a mask in the office everywhere I went. I'd come back to Redneck Pine City. They didn't even know what the fuck masks were here,
They're
man.
like, what the fuck is that?
You're wearing a fucking mask.
Yeah, they get pissed if you're wearing one.
Gonna
here.
rob
Yeah.
me?
I know
What are you, a
weird.
fucking sheep?
They don't get mad about it. They're like, listen, I want to wear one. I'll wear one. I'm like, one time somebody asked me like, why are you wearing that mask? Like, I have COVID. They're like, oh shit. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, what a wild time. It seemed like it was so strange, but I mean, like as a DJ, like you get to, perfect your craft in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, I
like you
was-
can do it wherever you
Yeah, I was
want.
doing live streams and shit.
I was gonna say, so
Nice.
like, were you like really honing in on like what you're doing and
Yeah.
like perfecting like your transitions or like what were
First of
you
all, I'm
doing?
just perfect to begin with, so I didn't have to perfect anything.
Absolutely.
secondly, yes. Like I was just like doing shit, like trying things out. Like I was doing like beat battles online with people, and like
Nice.
it was
like
just
that.
fun. Like it
'Cause
was,
it-
it was good.
I didn't even think of that. Like, there are other people in your position, your background, your interests, all boxes checked that are experiencing the same thing. So it's
so
like,
we all went online and started talking and shit. Like, oh, what's up, man? Oh yeah, shit's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Want to do a beat battle? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah,
sure, I got nothing else to
Yeah.
do.
Hey, what the fuck we gonna do tomorrow? Like, yeah. So like, it was. I made a lot of connections like online, and it was. I think 2020 was a time to actually connect with people. Like,
Yeah.
I was having times with my homeboys I haven't talked to in high school that I didn't talk to in a while. We just have like a happy hour on a Thursday night just because everyone was at home and nobody has nothing to do. Like we connected like that, and it made us still be connected afterwards. So it was kind of a good thing, but just because you feel more family, you feel like we're more together and shit.
Are you from Minnesota?
No, I'm from Chicago.
You're from Chicago,
Yes.
damn.
So I was I moved to Minnesota when I was 18 for college. I got a scholarship at the University of Minnesota.
Sure.
So I stayed, and I just stayed after that. So I'm Minnesotan now.
Because my next question means nothing now that you're not from Minnesota, but
What does that mean?
So what was it like? Obviously you started when you started with shows in Minnesota. I'm sure it had more of a pop because Prof is from Minnesota. He had his own crowd, but to come to Minnesota now, and I know you have some shows coming up, and I'm sure you expect it to be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Is it weird to come to Minnesota? Because with that home crowd, I'm sure it's a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like especially like, lately. I guess every time we do a show in Minnesota, it's always crazy. But it's fun to come home. It's a lot of stress because we have more people, and everyone wants to get in, and everyone's hitting you up, and everybody needs you for
Give me
something.
tickets.
I'm like, bro, no tickets, no. But it's fun because when we go out there, it's just like a whole nother level. Like our last show we did in Minneapolis was at the Uptown Theater, and that shit was fucking wild. We did 2 back-to-back sold-out shows. Yeah. It was like 1,500 people each show. Damn. Like it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. And
you're gonna be at the Fillmore July 20th.
July 20th at the Fillmore. I think
we gotta go, Cody.
But we got I don't have any tickets for you.
Yeah, hey, can we get some tickets?
Is it sold out?
Yeah, it's almost sold
No,
out.
I literally just looked before we started recording. I didn't have enough time to purchase the tickets, but there's 21 tickets left.
Standing
there's
room?
literally 21 tickets left, and it's in 30 days or whatever.
Standing room only?
So
Yeah,
as soon as we're done with this, we will be buying our tickets to come and see you guys July 20th.
I'll come see you guys out in the Peasants area.
We'll bring your duffel bag.
Yes.
We'll bring your duffel bag.
I'll put it on stage.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be fun.
Hell yeah. Okay, so obviously, like coming home and doing a show in Minnesota in particular, like that is.
He's got it.
Hey, I'm in with you, bro.
I'll wait.
Okay, what was that? Sorry.
That's got to have some more weight, like you said.
Yeah.
Like it's got to feel like you are the Vikings and you're playing at US Bank Stadium.
100%.
Like
Skull.
everyone knows you. It's less of like my friend brought me here and I'm vibing out because I like it.
They're
it's
here
like
for us.
they already know what
100%.
to expect.
Plus, it'd be like you don't have to. I imagine there's some level of like comfortability, like I don't have to prove who we are. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to. It's just like
it's fun.
fan.
It's really more loose.
Yeah.
Our shows in Minneapolis are way more loose. We just do whatever, and like it's fun to see our family and friends. Sorry, I got some gas.
Heard that.
I forgot I was on a microphone for a second, but yeah, it's fun to see our family and friends and like enjoy ourselves, and like afterwards it's like, damn, we did that shit. Like it's crazy,
especially moving up the tiers and venues
Yes.
too. Like it's just like that tangible thing back at home base. Like, dude, now we're at this fucking venue
And
this
the
year.
crazy thing is, like, the biggest thing we look for is like a good bathroom.
Really?
All we look for, I want a good
Like green
shitter.
room?
A
Green
good
room?
shitter in the green room is all I fucking need.
Really?
Yes, bro. Like I've had times before we didn't have like a green room. Like
You want the bidet in that
bro, I need
motherfucker,
something
dude.
nice quality like shit space. We were like we were in Boston and there was no bathroom. We were in the fucking band, just mad because we can't piss nowhere. People walking by, what's up, Wonka? What's up, Prof? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up, man. Like,
I gotta fucking
I gotta
piss,
shit.
man.
I gotta piss. There's nowhere to shit. I gotta go like to like a Chinese store, like Chinese restaurant, like next door. Just to shit. And so like to now where we have showers and we have nice bathrooms and like good areas and like we're just like we can relax and we have people doing shit for us. Like before we started, like we had to like load in, load out, pick everything up, do everything ourselves, and
That's a lot of equipment.
exactly. Now I'm like, I wake up at 11.
Everything's
I go
ready.
to
God
sound
damn.
check. I go to sound check at 3. It's all set up. I'm like, damn, this is
Damn.
crazy. And then I leave, and then I do meet and greets, and then I do my DJ set, and then
That's sweet.
So how much of that is like, since you were like you were coming up within the same group and you guys were all coming up together, how much of it was like, oh shit, like we got the budget for someone to do it for us, and how much of it was, oh okay, this is like the industry standard?
It's all
of
about
someone.
budget. It wasn't about if we didn't have the money for it, we wouldn't do the shit. Like we were.
So it's just like,
yeah. Oh shit, we could actually afford to have.
Like it'd be nice if we had someone to do this. And
oh,
then
we
you
can
just
afford
did
it.
it.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'd be nice to have a bus. Oh damn, we can get a bus now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a progression.
So
fun.
with just any profession that you can do from a laptop or do remotely or do wherever you
What
can.
you gonna say, man?
Kids nowadays,
What's your
Like-
OnlyFans handle?
DJs in particular, I feel like there's a lot of kids that want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
So like, if you could give any advice to
Don't do
like a kid watching this and being like, hey, this is what you got to do in order to do it. Like, what is your advice?
If you really want to be a DJ and this is something you actually want to do, not just for like clout or like just trying to be like fun or whatever. If you literally just study it, enjoy it, and read the crowd. I feel like the biggest thing I like to do is read a crowd. Like I can look at a crowd, right? I can play a song, see how they react to it. Then I know if they react to this song, I know 8 more songs I'm gonna play because they like to this song. I know they're gonna like these 8 other songs.
You got to be able to change up on the fly.
Yes, and then so if you see the crowd change, play something and see how they react, and then now you know this is the other vibe. It's like a chess game, like almost like math. Like
Yeah.
I'm like a nerd.
There's a lot of social intelligence involved.
I'm not really socially intelligent though.
Well, no, it's like it's
Heard
socially intelligent, social intelligence at scale.
Yes, exactly. Or being realistic.
It's a different animal.
And knowing like it's not about me. I'm like, oh
Right.
yeah, I want to play this song because I like it. Bitch, nobody cares. Like, play what they want you to, like, what they want to hear, and they're gonna enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? So
I'll take
toss them up.
It's not like your fucking wedding DJ where it's just
Y'all see that catch?
Thank you. Round them up. Flood the ring.
But even as a wedding, I do weddings sometimes, and like I do the same thing.
I didn't mean that as a derogatory thing.
Yeah, you can still read the crowd as a wedding DJ. 'Cause, like I can see it's all the old people here right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Red Solo Cup. They're gonna enjoy this. And like,
Yeah.
like or there's a lot of motherfuckers.
You read the room.
My
Chicken
age or
dance.
whatever it is. I'm gonna play. No, a good song to play all the time is Mr. Brightside. And that wedding.
You can never
dude.
go
Holy
Only
shit.
go wrong with white people
Yeah.
with Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
I swear
Yes,
to
it
fucking God.
sparked some
We
weird
grew up
shit
on
in
it.
us.
It's like
It's a switch.
it's like Mo Bamba for white people.
Oh, yeah. as a white man from,
that
from a
mashup.
rural area,
Yeah, you hear that
Mr.
shit?
Brightside will
Yeah.
hit every time.
It's
It will never
unbelievable.
fail.
Especially if it's later in the night and everyone's like blacked out.
If
Dude.
it's all fucked up. Oh yeah,
Foolproof.
100%. It's 100 for 100.
Yeah,
100%.
like smaller room too is different. Got to be more responsive. I
Yeah, it's
imagine.
a lot different than like doing like opening up in our big shows and like having 1,000 people already there. But if you really want to be a DJ, trust yourself, practice, and watch the crowd. That's all you got to do.
Hell yeah.
That's all you got to do, and enjoy yourself, and not do it for the wrong reasons. To be cool, do it
To
because
make money.
Yeah, because it's not gonna happen. 'Cause it's not
What's
gonna-
the deficit between, or I should say, like what's the gap between from when you first started doing it and when you first started making money on it?
What's today? It's been like it's gonna take you 5 years, like depending on what kind of music you're doing. You could blow up as an EDM DJing and start doing like these big festivals, but the festivals have like what 25 acts on it. There's what 10 million DJs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like think about that. Think about that.
Saturated.
Yes. So find you a niche in your city, and I always tell people like cut the middleman out. So we always look for promoters to book you or like other people, venues to book you. Bro, book yourself, right? You have 100 friends, charge them $10 to get in. That's $1,000. Find you a little venue, boom, $1,000, boom, right there. Cut the middleman out, make your own niche, and you'll be fine. If you have to wait for somebody or depend on other people to book you, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. And you're not gonna make a lot of money because they're gonna underpay you. you'll pay yourself better than anybody else will ever pay you. So that's
Absolutely.
my fucking.
That's solid.
That was actually really good.
That's
Dude,
really
that was fucking great.
I was hanging on every word,
Yeah,
dude.
want to be a DJ now?
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I want to start to DJ.
So like
I'm fired up.
applying that same thing to the maybe like there's a listener out there that's really interested in the producing side of things. Is it the same? Because I imagine there's like, granted, a lot of key takeaways like that line up with that, but like, would you recommend a different course, or like what advice would you give to those who just like like playing with fucking GarageBand or Reason?
Yeah. So if you like just playing with sounds and making your own thing, do that as much as you want to, because it's going to give you joy. It's going to give you endorphins. You're going to have a good time. Yes. But if you want to make it an actual career, watch what other people do in that same sector and either emulate or learn from and make it your own. Right. So when I started making beats, the way I did it was I would take Kanye West beats, right? And I would find the sample he used, right? So I'll take that sample.
Let's see how he chopped it up.
Yes, I would reverse engineer it myself. Like, okay, this is why he did this. This is why he did that.
So you knew the process.
Yes, so it's a 4-bar. Oh, it loops. Oh, it goes exactly the same. Oh, then you put the drums here. Boom. And then I started doing that over and over and over and over. Then I said, okay, I'm going to do it myself. I did that. Then I said, okay, well, now I know how to sample. Now I got to learn how to put some bass lines or other things on it. So let me teach myself some keys, or let me teach myself some like chords, so I know like to add extra things. Like learning things from the greats, yes, but then just putting your own spin on it and keep going. So
knowing the fundamentals first and then building.
You can't just jump in and be like, okay, I'm gonna produce for Nas.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen. But you can say, I'm going to produce for myself first, learn this, figure out how to mix, my shit sound like a industry beat, and then I'm gonna find somebody that I like locally and say, hey, let me make a song for you. Let me work with you for free. Like when I first hit a P for these beats,
you reached out to him.
Yes,
first?
I was just throwing beats out to him. He was like, I like this beat. How much you want for it? I said nothing, because I'm not trying to make money on this right now. I want to
establish a relationship.
Yes, I want to establish a brand and build something with somebody other than myself or my friends that can't rap. You know what I mean? Like, you're the best rap I've ever heard on my shit, so I'm gonna give it to you for free because I want you to. He said, "No, I'll pay you $100 or whatever the small fee was." I'm like, "Okay, cool," but you can shoot yourself in the foot really early. Be like, "I need $5,000 for this beat."
Yep.
But
and they're like, "Fuck
you just
you,
burn
dude."
that bridge.
now
right
the bridge is
there.
burned, and you will never talk to them ever again.
Right.
Or you can be like, "Listen, let's work together. I don't even need anything really, but just keep me in mind for the next one,
Yeah.
or hit me up more next one, or whatever it is."
And that was just kind of like throwing out a signal to him that like, hey, I'm not one of those douchebags.
I'm not a douchebag.
Yeah, I'm
a
like
real
authentic.
dude. Yeah, I'm a real dude, and we can still work together because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like hit you over the head first, and I just want to make good shit. 'Cause-
Right.
Well, and I'm sure when you sent the DM to him, you never thought it would change your life forever.
No, I didn't think I was gonna be his DJ. I'm like doing this type of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Almost
that wasn't-
10 years
that-
later.
yes, that wasn't that wasn't my plan. My plan was just to get somebody new on my beat that wasn't my homeboys. That you know,
That's
all it was.
somebody that you fucked with on a local level.
Yeah,
too.
no, I didn't even know who he was.
Oh,
he was number 3 on the list.
Well, I think you're a prime example of somebody that put themselves out there, and it fucking worked.
Yeah.
And like that's really, if anything, that should be your message. Is just
And
fucking
go out
put it
there.
out there. You never know what's gonna happen.
I know 100 motherfuckers who have like 100 songs in their vault. What are they in the vault for? Like,
Right.
What's it gonna do
Do
there?
something with it.
what? Yeah, is it collecting? It's collecting dust. Put it out there. Let people hear it. See what happens. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it's for you. It's not even for nobody else. It's for you to get that.
It's getting the
release
reps
out.
in.
Yes, it's like Russ. You made a
He's
300, 350 a song a day.
Yep.
Song a day. Nobody knew him until like his 100th song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He could have stopped at 20. He could have stopped at 25. He could have stopped at 40.
Yeah,
It's not working. It's not working.
I
It's
mean,
not working.
really, when he first started popping up, like 2014,
Yeah.
2013, 2012-ish, and then
On
all of a
SoundCloud,
sudden,
it uses
all of a
boom,
sudden
boom,
it's
boom,
like,
boom.
bam, wow,
And now
Crazy.
he's doing XL. I saw him at the XL Center. I'm like, damn,
yeah,
this motherfucker's at the XL Center right now.
and it's packed out.
And they're all singing. They're singing every word.
Yes,
It's not even like
dude.
they're singing every
Oh
word.
shit! I didn't even think of like you going to concerts, you're analyzing the experience
I
on
can't
a
go to
complete
concerts. Yeah.
different level. Like you're dissecting everything.
I'm watching everything. I'm like, oh, this is
The stage performance.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Yep.
Oh, he just told him to cut the sound up. Oh, he did that. I'm like, I'm watching everything.
Dude,
I can't even
it's
enjoy myself.
unbelievable when you're in an industry like even we do skits, we do podcasts. Now that I know how things are filmed and how
Yep.
things work, it changes how I watch everything because I'm watching the editing, being like, oh, that was a good cut. That was that transition was crazy.
100%.
Did Cody ruin that for you? Because Cody ruined that for me. As soon as he made me analyze every video I watch, now I can't watch shit fun anymore.
Now I'm just working at all times.
Yeah, dude. If I can't have fun watching YouTube videos, you can't have fun watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, if I go to a bar or something and somebody's DJing, I'm just like, good. That was good.
You're just sitting there staring
Yeah,
at
I'm like, I'm locked in with him. Like, yeah, good, keep going, man.
spin it.
Yeah, no, yeah. Next song, yeah. Wow, yeah.
Is there any dead tell stereotypes where you can tell that someone is not a good DJ?
I don't like to say not a good DJ because I feel like anyone could be a good DJ.
They just haven't learned it yet, right?
They just haven't applied some things. But the biggest thing for me is just like when people talk too much on the mic.
They try to hype the crowd up
Yeah,
with their voice, not the song.
Yeah, like, it's not about you, man.
Yeah.
It's like nobody gives a fuck about you, man.
It's like
They're-
if you go to
they're
a
doing,
wedding around Pine City
Yeah, they're doing the
as they
1,
play
2,
chicken dance
3,
for the
go
third
on
time.
every
Okay,
song.
listen, you can't count down. You're doing house music, first of all, so the countdown's gonna be the same in every song. It's house music. No, so wait for like a crescendo, like let it build up. But it's like, and also I hate when people don't read the crowd. They're playing like something they shouldn't be playing, and it's like
It's like they're not reading the vibe.
Yeah, they don't even know this song, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why are we playing this song right now? So that's the biggest thing. If I see them not reading the crowd, or like just doing it for themselves, and like,
What about song requests? When someone comes up, so
That's
like
great
so, like,
question.
yeah,
Bodie.
because like if someone comes up with a song request, granted it could be a good song, but do you not play it because the vibe is not right or it's not not the right time?
song requests? This is a hot topic for DJs. This is like
That's just controversial. As
this is
fuck
very
among the
controversial.
community.
But I like song requests, but don't expect me to play it. Right? I've had times when like people come up and they ask me something, and it's like the same vibe that I'm playing right now. Shit, I might have played it myself, but I'm gonna play it earlier now because you're saying it. But
Yeah.
it meets the vibe, and if I'm gonna play it. But if I don't want to play it, don't get mad at me for not playing your song because I'm not gonna play a song just for you, and then everyone leaves the dance floor. You and your homegirl in the middle of the dance floor dancing by yourselves, and everyone's just staring at you. Now I gotta reset the
Yep.
vibe again. Now I gotta
You gotta
play
build
some-
it back up
Yes,
again.
I have a plan for this whole night. Like a lot of times when my DJ says, like if I do like a club for like 4 hours from like 10 to 2, I'm like, I have a plan to get everybody to the dance floor by 12:30.
Yep.
By 12:30. Like I start slow, and by 12:30 I'm doing dance music.
Yeah, because you can tell too when they don't do the build up. They don't, for the first song right out the gate.
It's a
they,
pop.
they try something way too hard and heavy.
No.
It's like no one's drunk yet, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Let people get some drinks. When people get inside of a bar, they're not gonna go straight to the dance floor. They're going straight to the bar, and they're gonna get their things, and then they start drinking. And I do vibe music first. Like it's like all just like shit like this, like
Foreplay.
whatever. Yes, you gotta like
Yeah.
It's all about what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little. Don't look. I'm not looking at you. It's just a little. Just a little tap.
Yeah, absolutely. Get them going.
And then you let them get their drinks in, and then like I love watching the crowd like go from one spot, and I can see them all.
Yeah.
Just
Where they're like, oh, we gotta hit.
Yep.
They're getting their
oh, like
friends.
especially the
Yeah.
first like couple seconds of the song, you decide to
see-
play.
You see everybody go, oh! I'm like, oh, I got him. Yep, let's go.
So they're trying to drag their boyfriends
Yeah,
on the floor.
girl, come on, man.
So I've been meaning to ask you, what is your code red song? Let's say the crowd, they're not in it. You're trying everything you have. What is the song you can play where you're like, all right, they're
No
gonna
hands.
hit the dance
No
floor.
hands.
Oh,
No hands.
The
every
Wonka.
time.
Boom. I will stop all the music. If it'll be silent for like 2 seconds, and everyone's gonna look at me. I'm like, listen, Boom. Listen to this track, bitch. Every time. That's a reset right there. Then everyone's here. Now we're gonna keep. We'll try it again. Now we're gonna try it again.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
it seriously is like that song. I will never just sit still to.
If I see somebody sitting down when I play No Hands, I'm just gonna cut the song off. I'm like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, they're a fucking loser at that point.
You weirdo. L7 weenie. Get him out of here. Security. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, that's a great song.
Dude,
we were all raised on
see,
that song.
that's-
Everyone knows the lyrics to it.
If you're white, black, no, you know that fucking song.
100%.
If you're at the club right now, you know this fucking song. I'm gonna play it.
Dude, Waka Flocka in general will get the crowd going.
Are you a Waka Flocka fan?
Absolutely.
Really? What?
Waka.
You okay?
I'm always down for it.
Dude, he's right up there with Chief Keef, dude.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah.
So Chief Keef is touchy because like I play
He's
it.
kind of more niche.
Yes, I play it because if I see that if I play a couple songs.
Well, you're a Chicago guy.
Yeah, I love Chicago. I'm
Chicago.
always gonna play Love Sosa. If I have a set at a club, I'm playing Love Sosa.
Another banger.
Because
If you don't
bitches
fuck with
Sosa.
Love Sosa, fuck
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Get out of here. You're a broke boy.
You're a fucking piece of shit if you don't like Love Sosa.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm always gonna play Love Sosa. I'm always gonna play some Kanye.
So what about like newer tracks from like big name artists, but just haven't fully like integrated into or like, you know what I mean? Like,
see, like it all depends. Like I feel like the crazy thing is if you go on TikTok and you just go through like you just play those fucking songs, people gonna
Yeah.
The white girl.
$1 million baby.
Whatever's popping on TikTok, you can play that shit.
Valentino,
But
you know,
that's like a low hanging fruit. But I like playing like Glorilla shit. I like playing Glorilla shit. I like playing like the women rappers are way better than boy rappers right now.
Drake or Kendrick.
I'm a Drake fan.
I'm also a Drake fan.
I'm a Drake fan, but I'm a Drake fan, but I can always be like, damn, he got fucked up. You know what I mean? When your homeboy,
Dude, I feel
real
the
recognize
same way.
real, dude.
It's like
Hell
hurting,
yeah.
like my homeboy got fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I saw him get his ass beat at,
especially
at
the
lunch.
concert, dude.
Yeah, but that was a diss concert. I've never seen a diss concert before.
That's never been done before.
I'm like, every song that Kendrick played, I felt like it was a diss track. Even if it was all right, whatever.
When you
whatever he's
dissect-
playing, I'm
when
like,
you-
this is a diss track.
It's like he was planning it from day
Bro,
one.
Yeah. He had celebrity appearances that were just endorsing,
Yeah.
I'm
hey,
like,
this guy won.
Like YG.
I'm like,
And
damn.
then we're a bit like Drake, one of Drake's
It's like
biggest.
lines.
Yep.
YG.
I can't say it,
My
like,
nigga, my who bang said my nigga YG. I'm like, damn, yeah, YG does. But why is he over here? Concert. Why is he at this concert? Drizzy, no.
Drake's probably calling
Like,
up.
get up, Drizzy.
He's probably
Yikes.
calling up everybody the
Like,
night
hold
of.
on, man.
Like,
What the fuck is going
hey,
on?
what do you?
man?
Where you
We
at?
at?
right now?
YG didn't answer.
You happen to be in LA right now?
Why is it YG answering my phone call?
Oh, dude. Like,
But
is
yeah,
it?
that's I think Kendrick's a great rapper. Drake's a great rapper. Cole's a great. I was more of a Drake fan, but it's just like, man.
But it's like they each
Yeah.
represent different parts of the industry
Yeah.
and different audiences, and like
And
it
I
boiled
didn't
down
like
to
that
the best.
motherfuckers just throwing shit out there without proof.
Yeah.
It's like, because at that point it's like, okay, now it's just like internet. Like, oh, he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Well, like
how he should probably be going to jail. Like, what is somebody lock him up if he's that?
But you, but you can't help but think of it like now. Whenever you listen to any fucking Drake song now,
I'm
after
like,
all the
yeah,
shit went
like,
down, you
should-
can't help but
like,
have that
is he
thought
a
in your
pedophile?
head.
Not
Right.
even thinking like the whole time.
It could be like not based in any sort of reality,
No,
but
he
you
said,
can't help but
oh, hey,
think.
baby girl, how old is that baby girl you're talking about?
Yeah, is this a real
You're
baby?
watching.
Yeah,
you're
what's
watching
going on?
Stranger Things. Like,
I want the
did
fucking
you?
Millie Bobby.
Did you?
I was like, oh, Kendrick beat this girl. I'm like, did
I
he?
can see it. I
Like,
can see
you know,
it.
but
Hey, one of those kids might actually
Is
be
that Dave
Dave
Freeze
Freeze.
kids? Like what? No, there's no context. He
I don't
just
know.
said that. Now I believe that
You can't help
that
but
your
have that
child
thought.
is Dave Freeze.
It's such a 2024 rap beef because it's not. It's like an internet beef.
Yeah.
They're just
Literally
saying
Twitter
shit
beef.
to say it. Like it's the
Yes.
same thing as the internet where you can just jump behind a keyboard and be like, "You're a pedophile," and now everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's a pedophile."
Just on a different format.
Yeah, exactly. It was just on a track. Back in the 90s, I was like, but in the 90s, you could say anything too. They had no fucking Google. You're like, hey, this dude did this on Tuesday.
Oh shit! So they couldn't even look it up on their own.
You're like, oh shit, he did.
That's when this guy
That's
just
what they
said.
just said. He did this.
That's when they actually got shot, though.
Yeah,
so.
that was when it was real beef, though.
Damn. God
R.P.
damn.
R.P. Drizzy. BBL
R.I.P..
Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy. Hey,
that's a
actually,
great song too.
That was a great song. Apparently the AI company that made that is
Yep.
being sued because they were using
Tupac?
popular songs in the industry to analyze it to make that beat. Like they trained their AI.
To do that from a popular song,
Yeah.
and then they didn't have
They
the
trained
clearance
the
to do that.
AI with songs
Was
that
that
they
from-
didn't have licensing for.
Was that
and
from
they're
Team
being
Drake?
sued.
No, that was from
I don't
Metro
know.
Boomin made that beat. So
I
Metro Boomin
don't know
made
if
the-
it's related
this
to
beat.
Drake suing them or what the deal is, but that company that made BBL Drizzy,
BBL Drizzy.
They're getting
Wonka, are
sued.
you friends with P Diddy at all?
Who's that? we don't. No,
So
You ever
have
DJ
not
one of
been
his
Diddy.
parties?
I've never been to a DJ Diddy party. I wouldn't. I don't. Nope. No.
I knew you were better.
Would
than
you
that.
now?
Thank you. I wouldn't. Who is no?
I'm just saying that it could be a lot of
know,
exposure.
This
Think
is
of
an
this.
interview. Why are you guys trying to do a fucking hit piece on him right now?
Listen, I don't know Diddy. I ain't never known Diddy. And I ain't gonna know Diddy. Okay.
Wonka, would you be willing to take a butter shot with me over this?
Over Diddy. Over Diddy.
Over Diddy.
Over not fucking
Damn,
with
dude!
Diddy.
Like, pick a
No,
better
hey,
segment.
no,
Are you
Diddy.
anti Diddy?
No Diddy.
I am anti Diddy.
I'm anti Diddy.
Okay.
Are you
anti-Diddy?
not?
Are you pro Diddy?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I don't know if I should be pro or against. I feel like my initial
Whoa.
knee-jerk
Against.
reaction is that
Not knee jerk.
there's got to
just-
be some fake shit out there, right?
Did you see the video?
I don't see anything. I actually don't
Elevator?
even know
Oh
what's
my
going
God!
on.
You don't know what's going on? Wait a minute.
Dude,
Wait a minute.
You're gonna listen back on this after watching the
Wait a
video.
minute. You okay? So listen.
Yeah, dude. Bathroom
So,
break.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a commercial break. He says he's just not pro.
should we do it?
Okay.
Should we do a break?
Yeah, do
and
a
then
break.
Watch a video?
Show him the video. All
right, we'll be
and
right
then
back.
we're gonna bring him right
I
back.
love that.
We'll be right back from our P Diddy break.
All right. After further investigation, I'm no longer somewhat pro Diddy. I'm full anti Diddy.
You're not standing on that hill
No,
anymore.
I-
I do not want to be on
That's
that
not
side
the
of
hill you want to
argument.
die
No,
on.
man.
No,
Hey,
I would
Mark,
say full on. This man, there might be some accusations that are true.
So that's what I thought too. I was saying, okay, so he denied everything, like as he did earlier. But the moment I saw that video, I go, okay, that means at least 75% of whatever's been told about you,
Yeah,
Behind
It's true.
closed Doors. Yeah.
because the fact that you are okay with doing that,
that's crazy.
Crazy. crazy.
Literally assaulting someone in the middle of a hotel.
And the way that she left the room, I mean, that
That's
you was
crazy.
sleeping and she was trying to tiptoe away. She had no shoes on, and you came out here and whooped on that shorty, and that is
Whoa.
crazy.
That's insane.
Dude,
Okay, yeah.
I grew up in a
That's
household
wild.
that if I rose my voice to my mom, it was like the end of the world.
Yes,
So the fact of even
Doing all that.
doing anything physical towards a woman, or even yelling at a woman,
well,
It's crazy
I'll
to
yell
me.
at you.
if you fuck up, I'm gonna tell you what's up.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. No, I'm just kidding.
Why is she shadow boxing over there, dude? She's getting geared up for something.
It's called trauma.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Okay, next
Yeah,
subject.
You ain't
So,
stand on that Diddy hill anymore.
Can I just
Yeah.
point out real quick
That's fine.
about how happy Cody should be right now, or how happy Sam is right now? Because just so we're clear, Sam's the one who brought up P Diddy,
Yeah.
not Cody. Sam put this up, and now he's gaslighting Cody into being the bad guy about it.
Hey,
Hey,
no Diddy, baby.
No Diddy, no Diddy, man.
all right. We'll take this shot to Diddy.
Hey,
Cassie. How about the Cassie? Yeah, yeah.
To
like-
Cassie.
The Cassie.
Well, boys, what do you think we wrap this thing up? Wonka, thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you again at our Halloween party.
Yeah.
And
Hey, at,
We'll
at
get
your
tickets.
show,
Yeah,
at
we'll
your
get
show
tickets.
here in
Yeah,
a
at the
couple
Fillmore.
weeks.
we as soon as this is done, we're gonna go and get the tickets for the film, or we will be there.
Hey, lit.
If there's tickets left, who knows? In the last hour and a half, we don't know.
I feel
we'll see.
you'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
And if we have any song requests,
No.
Electric Slide, please.
Oh, I like that.
Will you please play Sweet Caroline?
Oh my that's another song that white people love.
Hey, Wonka, we really appreciate you driving all the way over here. It
Hell
means
yeah.
the world to us.
Man,
It
thank
was
you
a
guys for
great
having
time,
me.
man.
Thank you guys. Nice to meet you guys. Maybe we can hang out outside of work.
Absolutely. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. See you at Froggy's.